barn of my old Chicago heart. The wind was up, yeah, to fan the flames. Good luck trying to contain a fire, errant spark, yeah. Bring me holy water to cleanse my soul. Beauty's broken daughter, you burned this whole city down. My was rising, so much to my chagrin. There was a fire that conspired to bludgeon our old and merry London, and the wind was up, yeah, to fan the flames. Good luck trying to contain, yeah, with your fire break every sun, yeah. Bring me holy water to cleanse my soul. Beauty's broken daughter, you burned this whole city down, yeah. Down on Rash Street, they're out praying, Hail St. Florian, yeah. Dear Westminster, please administer a curse on old Tom Ferdinand. Ashes and dust, ruin and rust, my trust in the saints. Bring me holy water to cleanse my soul. Of beauty's broken daughter, you burn this whole city down, yeah, yeah. Burn this whole city to the ground, yeah. Thank you. I don't want to set any unmeetable expectations, so I decided to start with a song about times that entire cities burned to the ground. Because it might be a dark set tonight. I don't know. It might be. It might be. Feels like dark times. Feels like endgame. We've entered the endgame now. Anyways, my name is Ryan. I'm from a place called Central Indiana, which is not that different from here, but in some ways it is. In other ways, it's absolutely not. Anyways, this is a song about lying. Feels like an election cycle song. Here we go. Not the Lions. I don't have any NFL songs. I've got whiskey in my bloodline. There ain't no quitting in my bones. And when I'm drunk, I've got a tongue will make you wish for sticks and stones. And I ain't never been forgiven, no, 'cause I ain't never been wrong. If you don't believe me, well then listen to this song, 'cause it goes, ooh, you gotta take it with a shaker. Ooh, you take it with a shaker. I get high to keep me grounded. I get drunk to keep me sane. I stay far away from heaven so the devil never learns my name. And I can smell life for miles, but the truth is hard to find. I may not know much, but I know one thing's true of life, and that's ooh, you take it with a shaker. Ooh, you take it with a shake, shake. Oh, things may seem so yeah. For you and for the ones you love. And one grain may not seem like enough. Our stars you ride with thoughts, and these lazy worthy thoughts. So take it with a shaker. Pretend this is a big guitar solo, but I'm one guy. I can only play. This is where it would be. You know what I mean? So just like a man. I keep company with voices in my head. And when I'm dead, I'll climb my way up to heaven, for the devil ever knows it. And I've been spent a life miles, and the truth is hard to find. I may not know much, but I know one thing's true of life. And ooh, you take it with a shaker. Ooh, you take it with a shake, shake. I don't know, things may seem so rare. For you and for the ones you love, oh, and one grain may not seem like enough. As you ride with thoughts, and these icy worthy souls, these stars you ride with thoughts, and these icy worthy souls. So take you with a shaker. Thank you. Thank you. I like Michigan. I like being here. Y'all tried to kidnap your governor or some shit, didn't you? Y'all were like the precursor to all that wild shit in January. Y'all were there ahead of time. At least fucking some of you. I don't know. You know what I mean? All that wild shit. I had a dream that I had to testify before the county council. And in the dream, it was terrifying. I was like, I was terrified. So when I finished the dream, I wrote a song about it. And I was like, doesn't seem that scary. It didn't, you know, I felt like I wasn't accurately conveying to the audience how scary it was to me at the time. Now, this is somewhere around 2018 when I'm writing this song. So I was like, fuck it. I don't need to make it a county council. I'll just make it Congress. So I wrote a song about a time I went to testify before Congress. See where I'm going with this? And then I put it out, and then I'm like tiptoeing around like I wasn't there. I didn't do that shit. I didn't even want to be there. I just fucking lunatics. But anyway, so this is a song about testifying before Congress. And if you're interested what that looks like in my brain, I animated it. It's on YouTube. That's the place where this is streaming. By the way, hello to the millions streaming around the world. Whichever camera I'm looking at. I got my beer in a cozy so that we don't have to pay royalties to any of those beer fuckers. You know what I mean? Am I allowed to say bad words on the stream? Okay. I should ask that. Hell yeah. We could say baddies. We said hell yeah. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, this is a song about testifying before Congress, and I drew it and made a cartoon of it and put it on YouTube. You can watch that if you want. My name is Ryan, by the way. I don't know if I said that. I had a dream I was indicted. So invited is not the right word there. I had to go before the Congress, where I'd say on this book I swear that I'll tell that bitter truth and not bend it like the rules the way you do. I said in truth I can't be bothered with the kind of thoughts that foster a will to lie. So if you're worried about dishonesty, well then honestly you've got the wrong guy. 'Cause I'll tell that bitter truth and not bend it like the rules the way you do. Yeah, I'll tell that bitter truth and not bend it like the rules. And because I don't know which way I would spin it, I can't see shit unless I'm in it. And now I'll build you your case. Give me the mic and get out of my way. Yeah, here's that bitter truth, all punched up and pretty just for you. Thanks. So a little while ago, I brought out a record called Handcuff County, and it's not based on a real county in Indiana at all. And I don't have beef with any counties in Indiana, and I'm sticking to that story. I did not steal merch designs from their visitors bureau. Not at all. Anyways, this next song's called Pretty Sure I'm. And it's not about me, and it's not about anybody I specifically know, but I feel like it could be about like one of any of our cousins. You know what I mean? It's one of those tunes. It's about that cousin when they show up at Thanksgiving, you go, well, at least they showed up. You know what I mean? Damn, I feel old today. You know it had to be cold today. The kind of cold that makes your bones feel like concrete, that swell and crack under pressure. There ain't no slack in a Midwestern Bible Belt. It'll pull your pants down if you let it. At 3 a.m. she texts you up. The county sheriff picked him up. I know I said he was mine, but on nights like tonight, I'm pretty sure pretty sure he's yours. A chip off the old block, and I know it's the one that I knocked off the night I hit you and lost you both. I know it's been a while since you heard from me. I was raised to rub a little dirt on it, and a whiskey mud hut ain't no place to raise a little son. At 3 a.m. it gets me up. I spill the beans and all my guts to a haloed face that smiles like grace in a sinner's night. And I'm pretty sure pretty sure it's yours. I'm pretty sure it's yours. And they say that being a prophet in your own hometown is rare. I'm here to tell you being a drunk is hard about anywhere. They try to take your freedom, and they try to take your glass, and they try to take you home before you've had your next to last. And now the kids out paying interest on the worst bets that I made back when I was just a baby out here trying to get laid. And I tried to take my trigger finger when I rode away. Oh, but I guess I lost it to you in that Russian roulette game. 3 a.m. they come in waves, dreams of time machines through space, escape the memory of a face that I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure is yours. Thank you. You ever hear people? It's a fucked up time right now, folks. It is. You know what I mean? It's weird. You ever hear people say, "What I wouldn't give for," and then whatever the fuck thing they want? You know what I mean? What I wouldn't, man, I would trade anything for. And so I was thinking about that, cosmic swap meet somewhere that I don't know where it is, where you can just take shit you don't want and trade it for stuff you do, and personality traits, body parts, all sorts of shit. And so I started thinking about what I wouldn't give for me and what that really means. And so this is a song called "I Would." It's about what I would give. Some people call me selfish, some people call me vain, some people call me shallow. If I could make a change, I would. Don't you know I would? If I could trade her dawning beauty, if I could trade her perfect smile, if I could trade the way her curves roll on for country miles, well, I would. Don't you know I would? For someone who wants to hold me down, someone who gets sad when I go out, if I could trade the things I love about her now for someone that loved me back, oh, I would. Some people call me childish, some people think me insane, still others think I'm naive. If I could make a change, I would. I would. If I could trade these dancing fingers and put a cork up in this head, yeah. If I could pawn all my guitars and leave the songs inside me dead, I would. Don't you know I would? Someone who wants to hold me down, someone who gets sad when I go, I would, yeah. If I could trade the things I love about me now for someone to love me back. The girl's my one and only. And this guitar is all I am. She holds that fact just like a loaded gun. Oh, if I could trade all that I am for just one bullet from her hand, for someone to love me back, well, I would. Someone who wants to hold me down, someone that gets sad when I go out, yeah. But treat the things I love and yeah, 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 yeah. Someone love me back. Someone love me back. Someone love me back. Someone love me back. Well, I would. Don't you know I would? Don't you know? This is a fun room. This is a fun room. I like you folks. Shit, I didn't expect feedback from yonder. Hey, thanks. Y'all want to hear my favorite cover band name I've ever heard? There was a Southern rock influenced Guns N' Roses cover band that I saw once called Guns N' Strozes. Just the greatest thing I've ever seen ever. So if you're one of the millions streaming around the world, whoever came up with Guns N' Strozes, thank you. I think about it almost daily. It's my Roman Empire. Here we go. So I'm a songwriter, like by trade. That's kind of what I do, and so I kind of like to play with the discipline, a little bit. And so this next song is a time where I was trying to screw myself up. So I was using sex as a metaphor for a poor crowd participation. And then I was like, what if I could use poor crowd participation as a metaphor for sex? And so you just decide which one's which. Here it comes. Every love is lonely when you build like me. Got a mind like a smartphone, honey, yeah. But my body is like a fax machine. I come home with these 4-leaf clovers. I'm drinking dandelion wine. Seems my days are getting lucky. Have blown off in the winds of time. Yeah. Oh, we're rolling over here. You're scrolling boulder feet. Leave me here on the other side of sleep. The other side of sleep. Every dream's a nightmare. Oh, and your mind's on fire. I've got a heart like a hearth come winter, yeah, but a brain like a funeral pyre. I'm all alone on these rural highways, making waves as small as ponds. Seems my days are getting climbing ladders have blown forward and they're moving on. Oh, you're rolling over scrolling boulder feet. Leave me here on the other side of sleep. Oh. She's devolving, hollering, follow me. I'm revolving round her side. I'm revolving problems one by one. Yeah. She's forgotten how to read. Oh, I'm on the sideline all over again, pushing this boulder at this hillside again, looking up over my shoulder again. You're rolling over, scrolling boulder feet. You leave me here on the other side of sleeping. You're rolling over, scrolling boulder feet. Leave me here on the other side of sleep. Yeah, other side of sleep. The other side of sleep, yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Needs a strong word, you know. I will say I'm almost astoundingly not high for a place where weed's legal. I ran out of time and didn't get here in time to hit the dispensary. And I don't mean that, authorities. If any authorities are among the millions watching around the world. I know, but I'm going home. Shh. Ah, right. I'll just smoke it all before I get out. Look at that. Hams. Hard as a mother. Anyways, I'll play more songs if that's cool. One time I was in a restaurant. This was with a previous lover of mine. Lover. What a weird way to say that. It was my girlfriend at the time, and we were together, and we were having an argument at the table in public. And she said, honestly, the way you talk about music, anybody in here thinks you're talking about another woman. And so I only passively participated in the rest of the argument because I was already thinking about a song about music as the other woman. I'm just being honest. You know what I mean? It feels like an honest crowd. So this is a song called What You Think. She burns like an Indian summer in the middle of an Inuit freeze. She comes and goes and warms my bones before she leaves, but baby, please, I swear it ain't what you think. I swear it ain't what you think. She comes at 1:45. She makes me late from lunch. Pull me down a long dark hall just to follow a hunch. But baby, please, I swear it ain't what you think. I swear it ain't what you think. Hold me closer, tiny dancer. Say you'll never let me go. And whisper softly in my ears, love, and tell me things I need to know. I will dive into a river and I will watch my body clean. I will show up at your doorstep with her halo over me. But I swear it ain't what you think. I swear it ain't what you think. Y'all remember a little while back when everybody got super fucking sick and it was scary as balls? It was super scary, guys. Everybody got sick. Like the whole world got sick. Lots of people died. No one I knew, but lots of people died. And when you're a guy who makes the majority of his living by just being in sweaty fucking bars playing music with people who are breathing on each other and shit, that's a terrifying time because you're like, man, maybe I never make a living ever again. And so I did my best to write a song about, you know, like I'm sure every songwriter did during that period, like, I've got to get this down for posterity's sake, you know. Future generations are going to want to know what it was like. I bought my own bullshit in that way, and I wrote a song about what I thought everybody was doing instead of listening to me play songs. And so this is a song called Binging Sopranos. Go with it. Now that the bars are all empty and cards on swiped or inserted, they're locked in the dark with purses and wallets, whatever you call it. This thing's got me shook to my core. I keep writing, but nobody's listening but you and the dogs. And no matter how true my lyrics, those two remain aggressively unmoved. Life, after all, can be fueled by applause in a room full of drunks when the drunks are all home wringing hands. So cancel your plans for binging Sopranos and learning piano, 'cause I want to play you a song and you don't have to sing along. Now that the clocks are all torn from the walls and the towers we've built seem to shiver, the rivers still run on, and silence, our love, is more dust of divine than straight science. Calling all cars, all the kids we had left inside of our chest, they all punched their cards, and now something and nobody's listening but you and God. And no matter how hopeful my lyrics, my soul remain aggressively unmoved. And life after all can be fueled by applause in a room full of drunks when the drunks are all home washing hands. So cancel your plans over live streaming house shows and live yeast for bread dough, for binging Sopranos and for learning piano. 'Cause I want to play you a song and you don't have to sing along. Think we should do one more and take a break for like a minute so we can fill our drinks. And I told you I was feeling like being honest. When I'm sure you can relate, at least some of you, when you have your own family, my wife and my daughter at home, and we just have our own internal jokes that we have. And when we talk about, hey, I got to go run to the restroom real quick, we don't just say I got to go to the bathroom. We say I got to run in there and pee and fart. Because I don't know about y'all, but anytime I'm in a public place and I'm running to the bathroom, I got to pee and fart. You know what I'm saying? You can take that and use it at home. It's great. It gets a laugh at every party you're at. You're like, I'll be right back. I got to go pee and fart. People wait 35 seconds until you've walked away, and they're like, did he just say pee and fart? And you're like, yes, I did. I didn't plan on telling that story. Here's a song called Numbers and Names. I used to teach songwriting at a college, and I don't know fucking how I got that job either, but somebody handed me the reins to that particular train. Who's driving this flying umbrella? I was. I was always spitting out rules. I was always proselytizing. That was kind of my job. And I didn't have any interest in teaching kids like this is a D chord and this is a C chord and this not at all. Everybody can write songs. Everybody can write songs. Every single one of you can write songs. It just, what it requires is you got to be shitty at writing songs for a long time. And you just got to be like, these suck, but I'm keeping going. I feel like I see a light at the end of the tunnel. Everybody can write songs. And so I was talking about what can happen when you don't feel like you have anything to say. And you just look out the window and you start writing about stuff. And I just don't take writer's block as an excuse from students. And so I was sitting at home being like, shit, I don't have anything to say. And I was like, I guess I should take my own medicine. So I looked out the window and I started writing about the first thing I saw. And this is a song called Relative Roses. And once we finish this one, we'll take a break. And you don't have to take a break. You can buy merch. Yeah, buy merch for God's sakes. I don't want to take all that merch home. My wife already thinks I'm out here just screwing around. I got to bring home the bacon. You know what I mean? There's CDs back there if you're one of those weirdos that still listens to those. If you're not, you don't have to take one. You can just give me money and walk away. You can also go to ryanmbrewer.com. I told you I had a record called Handcuff County. You can follow any of the links there at ryanmbrewer.com to go listen to it. If you want to buy it, you can, pay the money and buy it. If that's too steep for you, you can lease it for $1 a month. You just go to my Patreon, you sign up, it's $1 a month. You just got to assume I'm going to put out new music. And I got to tell you, I don't even know. You just pay $1 a month for fucking ever. But you get to keep the record, you know what I mean? So, and hope that I keep writing more songs. Anyway, I'm going to play this one. Goes like this. It's called Relative Roses. I lay Late autumn breezes rattling trees. I'm digging deep inside a mine of memories, looking for a lump of coal to wring out like a rag. Squeeze diamond dust out on a note paper pad, yeah. In every ray of light I seize and shake. A burst of color, foul leaves to rake and remember like legal tender, so I can buy my way out of this smoke. La-di-da-da-dum. She was a saint then, I was a good Catholic boy. She was baby's first most dangerous toy. It was harder than to shutter the scene. Oh, Mama martyred them to keep the kids' hands clean. And every cracked angel whose song I heard, she propped them up so she could huff and puff and blow them back down to earth. A heart to break, a kiss to take and remember like a legal tender, so I can buy my way out of this. La-di-da-da-dum. Looking back, it's simple math. Shit colored 20/20 glasses. It's plain to see now, but the past, it kicked all our asses, yeah. History has its share of sinners and saints, villains and heroes. It's easy to think we'd all come out smelling like relative roses. Yeah, She was my first real role on my first big stage. I was her first real boy, her last big mistake. She tried to advertise, but I went so hard in the paint. Tried to posterize, and the nose grew like a list of complaints. And in every storm that she culled, I capsized. She swallowed each shipwreck with bloodshot eyes. Those green eyes I remember like legal tender, so I can buy my way out of this slum. La-di-da-da-da. Late autumn breezes rattling trees, digging deep inside a mine of memories now. All right, let's all take a potty break. I'll see you in a bit.
I'll do 6-3 on the rest too.
Is everybody back? Are the millions of you around? I think percentage-wise, probably the millions are not back. Percentage-wise, we lost a good percentage to peeing and farting. I called my wife and daughter in the intermission, and my daughter, as long as she takes a good nap during the day, she gets to stay up and party with mom and dad on the weekend. So I called home and I was like, "Hey, are you watching Dad on TV?" And she goes, "No, I'm watching Kindergarten the Musical." And I was like, "Well, fair enough." She's three and a half, going on 14. Yeah, she'll turn 4 in February. Her name's Lainey June. She likes curse words as much as Lainey June. She likes curse words as much as her dad does. We only have 2 rules: don't curse at school and don't curse in front of Grandma Lisa. That's my mom. It's a respect thing. Other than that, I don't care what words you say as long as they're accurate and descriptive. But there are certain words that you'll get in trouble for saying at school. You know what I mean? She went as Darth Vader for Halloween this year. Luigi from Mario and Luigi last year. She's something special, that kid. She's really great. I feel like I don't know if it's the whole world or just us, but I feel like we kind of we're like, if we can just make it through this next election, if we can get to the next whatever, if I can just get to the next paycheck, if I can just get to the next whatever. Here's the thing, though. Like, we get to the next election, all those people that voted different for you, they don't disappear. They're still just there. You know what I mean? Like, we get to the next election, and those people are still just hanging out. Just so some of them are. So we get like they just did the. It's very like, if we can get to the next thing, we're just very grass is greener. Like, we can get there, everything will be fine. I don't know if it'll be fine or not. But this is a song about after the disaster, and it's called Chernobyl in Retrograde. Baby, don't wear no high heels. I ain't wearing no bow tie neither. We got nowhere to be, not a soul to see us when we get there. I know, we've got nothing but time. I keep on feel I'm running late. Our eyes were too big for our belly when we filled our plate. I know, we've got nothing but pride, and I keep on feeling wrong. I am the only one who belongs here. Some nights I feel a bit ornery. Some nights that struggle bus rolls right up on me. Some nights I digress inside of my mind, and I puddle up into some dirty laundry. I know, we got nothing but time. I feel I'm running late. Our eyes were too big for our belly when we filled our plate. Yeah. I know. We've got nothing but right, and I keep on feeling wrong. I am the only one who belongs here. And what's it matter when out to pasture feels like fighting for every blade, and ever after feels like worst of all. 5G mobile, new Chernobyl, come and serve that latest ride. I'm in retrograde. I know, we've got nothing but time. I feel I'm running late. Our eyes were too big for our valley when we beat our blade today. Yeah, I know, we've been nothing but right, and I keep on feeling wrong. I am the only one who belongs. Thank you. I don't know how familiar y'all are with the Bible. But there was this guy named Jacob. He was into fighting God. He was into the idea of it. I got to tell you, he might have been onto something. Here's a song called Jacob's Ladder. It's about fighting God, metaphorically. Maybe. Fighting and fussing, squalling and cussing, oil and water, rain and rust. Tell God to trickle on down to meet me in the alley. Rain falls hard on the mountaintop, but we're all bone dry in the valley. Rags to riches, studs and bitches, cats and dogs, sticks, stones, and stitches. Tell God to jump the gate to meet me underneath the interstate. Rainwater runs under the bridge, tide rises every day, and I will climb Jacob's ladder. And I will climb Jacob's ladder. I never wanted to write you off. I didn't want to give up, but here we are. I never wanted you back, cause so give us one of your brat paws. Here we are. Haunting and hate barking and biting, ghosts and corpses like coal and diamonds. Tell God to jump the gap, get inside me and swim a lap. Rainwater runs under my eyes, I'm baptized under blue skies, yeah. And I will climb Jacob's ladder. You ever get to the end of a relationship and it ends and there's a big nasty breakup and all this, and you're like, man, I really got to do some research and try to find out what happened here, what went wrong. You start digging, you're in your backyard and you're digging up and get deeper and deeper, and you start finding bones and shit, and you're like, where did these bones come from? You start putting them together and start looking like dinosaurs. You're like, what is this? I thought these were going to last forever. And these are things that buried in the backyard. You don't even remember why you're in the relationship to begin with. Am I the only one? No? Okay. It feels like archaeology trying to figure out, what the hell happened in a relationship sometimes, right? So I don't like to reinvent the wheel, so this is a song called Archaeology. Here we go. Got a history, it's hard to read. It's drawn out dense with subtleties. I'm tired of poring over everything, chapter and verse. My memory fails at times, but you're so well rehearsed. And I remember way back when you were a sapling but a 10. Now your roots are growing deeper, and I can't dig around them. Trying to find a trace of something I can comprehend. Digging up these bones, trying to find the proof of things that I once felt for you. I'm putting them together in ways that resemble things we swore would last forever. Looking more like monsters, more like passing trends. Passing trends. Got a history that's hard to hear when you're floating further from the pier. I'm tired of playing second fiddle to bartenders and beer, and all the lies that float like moths across the songs that pierce their ear. And I remember way back when I was your first mate but a 10. Your roots are growing deeper, I can't dig around them. Trying to find a trace of something I can comprehend. Digging out these bones, trying to find the proof of things that I once felt for you. Putting them together in ways that resemble things we swore would last forever. Looking more like monsters. Looking more like monsters. But you may not notice my feet are in your soles. Girl, I'm walking in your shoes, love. As heavy as I passed you, Girl, I'm looking through your glasses. This one's written just for you, love. Digging out these bones, trying to find the true things that I once felt. Put it in together, and what you've ever said, the things we swore would last forever. Digging out these bones, trying to find the true things that I once felt for you. Digging them together in ways that simple things swore would last forever. Looking more like monsters, looking more like monsters, looking more like monsters, more like crescents. Yeah. I mentioned earlier that I brought out a record called Handcuff County, and I'd like to do a song called Handcuff County. And again, it's not based on any real place. I never said anything. It's not based on a real place at all. It's a song called Handcuff County. Well, I finished off a crowd of townies deep in Handcuff County, and I used to live a mile on up the road. The road that took me far enough that I forgot that our handcuffs were whores. They get around here. And the reverb was intoxicating, and the beer was cold, and I'd been sweating bullets like a man on death row. Slinging songs in the summertime sun and swearing they were true. They were true. They were true. No one knew. No one but you. Well, the flowers bloom in springtime. By the summer they're on fire. They're spreading out their petals. They're easy on the eyes. And I'm a lover, not a fighter. But these days I choose flight. I was hiding on a country road. I was hiding. I was all alone. I felt like dying when the sirens start crying. Oh, but they weren't true. They weren't true. No one knew. No one but you. Truth hits hard, that a hero ain't a hero without a foil. I spend my I'll put a heart out on your sleeves, in between your teeth, yeah. Thanks a bunch. Back on the breakup thing. The second you go through a breakup, every one of your friends is Dr. Ruth. All of a sudden, they know they have all the best advice. They just know, like, and you know, like I'm not taking advice from you're more messed up than me, ass. You're in clearly worse shape, you know. So what they really have is a bunch of platitudes. They serve you up a bunch of platitudes and think they're genius. And so I was frustrated by that particular idea and wrote a song called Platitudes, because again, why reinvent the wheel? You know what I'm saying? No need to be too clever. Song's about platitudes. It's called Platitudes. Here it goes. When it starts that way, it'll end that way too. You can't polish a turd. You can't turn a whore into a housewife who's gonna love you. When a young man tries, the only thing you get is old. It makes the days seem short, but when the night grows long and cold. I've been around the block a few times. I watched the hand float round the clock a few times. I've been beat down, I've been dragged around this town. But what goes around must come around. 'Cause honey, I'm around you now. Honey, I'm around you now. I'm wrapped around your fingers, safe and sound. Honey, I'm around you now. And when it ends that way, oh, it'll leave you kind of shy, yeah. You can't stop the fire from burning. You can't stop the world from turning. Dip the wick in, boy, and let it burn bright white. I've been around the block of you times. But once the end blown round the clock of you times, yeah, yeah. Been beat down, I've been dragged around this town. What goes around must come around. 'Cause honey, I'm around you now. Honey, I'm around you now. Wrapped around your fingers, baby. Honey, I'm around you now. like in the moment my human felt was burned to the floor. I was living helter skelter. I could have swore I felt her. I went from svelte to spelter. When I awoke in the middle of the night, yeah, she was nowhere to be found. No, no. We needed help making sense of the strange sounds, strange sounds, but she was never around. Honey, I'm around you now. Honey, I'm around you now. Wrapped around your fingers, safe and sound. Oh, honey, I'm around you now. Honey, I'm around you now. Honey, I'm around you now. Wrapped around your fingers, safe and sound. Oh, honey, I'm around. Honey, I'm around you now. Thanks so much. Cheers, first of all. Thanks for being cool. Is there cumin on that pizza? Is that like a taco pizza or something? I came up from the basement. I was like, why does it smell like tacos in here? You just seem like a guy who emanates taco smell. It's just your vibe. Which explains why I like it here so much. I like tacos. I swore there was cumin on that pizza. Is it you? You just come in here just sweating. It's in your pores. That cumin, that's where it's coming from. Well, glad you could be here. Cheers. Yeah, my name's Ryan. I've had so much fun playing songs. I'm gonna do one more. This one's called Hurricane, and my very first time getting to tour in Europe. I was pulling in. I was flying in on a plane. I wasn't flying. I was riding. I was asleep. The plane was landing in Germany, and I got out, and I was nervous. And it was my very first international tour, and they lost my guitar, and I was stressed to the max, and I was just like, oh, this is just dead. Turns out, is this the bulky luggage? If you know, there's a place for the bulky luggage. It doesn't go into regular luggage. It's bulky. I was like, yeah, my guitar is bulky, I guess. Turns out that's where it was. It was with the bulky luggage. But so I went and played the tour, and it turned out to be great. But that first night, it was seeming bad. There were bad omens. So I wrote a tune, and it's called Hurricane. And I appreciate you so much for listening, and thank you so much for being here. And you know, cheers. I'm a guy from fucking nowhere with just, more questions than answers, and the fact that people come out and listen to me yammer for an hour and a half. It means a lot to me. I appreciate you so very much. Thank you. I think I drank some Czech people earlier. Czech fingernails I had earlier. By the time my plane touched down, I was wound up like a clock. They said the songs in your head are fine, young man, but traveling with that guitar in hand is rougher than the Soviet bloc. Bye-bye, sobriety. Bye-bye, decorum. It's floating on that last call. By the time I breathed the last one in, I burned my candle's other end. Finally falling off that sandbag wall, and that's when she starts gaining steam off the shore of me. 'Cause she's built like a hurricane. I'm spun like a weather vane. No shame in a double take. Let me know when the levee breaks. Let me know when the levee breaks down. By the time I left Bavaria, I was very unwound. I got stoned in the Netherlands, all alone in Amsterdam now. I took myself for a long, slow walk round. Bye-bye, sobriety. Bye-bye, direction home. I'm gonna play straight through last call. I think I finally lost what little grip was tugging down on my bottom lip. Finally falling off that sandbag wall. That's when she starts gathering steam off the shore of my beach. 'Cause she's built like a hurricane. I'm spun like a weather vane. No shame in a double take. Let me know when the levee breaks. Let me know when the levee breaks. Can't make the night sky mine. I can't pick a flower that wild. I can't contain the wind. Can't make the night sky mine. I can't pick a flower that wild. I can't contain the wind. No, no, 'cause she's been like a hurricane. I'm spun like a weather vane. Oh, shame in a double take. Let me know when the levee breaks. Let me know when the levee breaks. 'Cause she you like a hurricane. I'm spun like a weather vane. Oh, oh, oh. Shame and double take. Let me know when the levee breaks. Let me know when the levee breaks.
Thanks so much. Have a good night.